Hello, and welcome to Straight from the Cloverfield, episode 31. I'm your host, Ralph. Today's topic is grief. It is our sole responsibility as light warriors and great workers, and whatever the name that you choose to call it. Because remember, we're not defined by names, but we use the names to help us understand things better. And some name might have a special meaning to others, but really, as Rainbow Warriors, we're all together as one, and we're not forced to be part of something that we don't feel that we agree with or whatever. But right now, it's very important that we come together and help those who are raptured into the past, and those who are grieving are raptured into the past. They can't get out of the grief. They feel that everything is hopeless without the partner, and loss is very hard, loss of all kinds. But we need to take this time in the present moment to remember that the life force energy in that loved one that has departed from earth is infinite. It's infinite. The body is temporary. That's what we come to learn. We are, the soul is perfect, and it seeks to experience imperfection, and that's a temporary life. And death is also a learned process. And if you expect that you're going to die, then that's what your cells listen to. So we're hoping for the time where we can all come together as the complete infinite soul that we are. And we're no longer separate by those who have passed and those who are here. Because that infinite connection is always there. It never went away. Just because it's like, that's what as adults, like mourning and stuck in the past and remembering that individual as the body that they once were keeps them stuck in the past, and you have to keep bringing them back to the present moment, reminding them that their loved one is with them at all times, and time is an illusion, but that soul is there. It will send you wonderful gifts and beautiful things in your path if you are open to receiving it in the now moment and not getting raptured into the past. Because they are more than just the human form. It's just like a child, when the parent leaves, they don't know where they are. They get sad and cry, but knowing that there is no separation, and death is a very hard process for people to contemplate, and they expect it, so it happens. But its whole point is to not be so attached to the physical form. And everybody can say, yes, I know we're so much more than that, but we really are. There's so much focus on the physical form, like how you look, and there's makeup and clothes and fancy things that in the bread and circus that the dark priest class wants to give you, to focus so much on the physical form. But we're so much more than that. We have to get rid of that attachment and the ownership. We have to learn that we love something set free, especially when somebody going through some horrible medical issues and things that that you just can't believe that they endure, and they're so amazing what they went through. But you know that the time will come where the moment hits where you understand that they just cannot take anymore, and that's part of grief, is to learn how to set them free on their next mission. but always know that they're with you. Because the infinite soul that powered that vessel is with you. And they may even come back as an infant to be with you, because they can't be in that same body. It's a lot of times people are like religions, like promising that same come back in the same body, but that's not how it works. The way this is, the way this in 3D, third dimensional form as of now, is individuals come back as a new infant. And it's hard to fathom that, because you get very attached to the physical form. But until humanity learns how to regenerate and eat healthier diets and understand that eating whole foods is essential to the regeneration process. And you eat junk food, you drink alcohol, and aged cheese and processed foods, and ages you. And we need to have a discussion on that. But it's really true and interesting how also, like, Dr. Bruce Lipton has a lot of interesting things to say, and it really makes you think about it. It's all about how you think about it, how you perceive it. So it's our responsibility to help those who are grieving and dealing with loss, and to keep their spirits up and remind them that their loved one is infinite. We are all infinite. Just like water is all one being. Water is a being, all one. You can bottle water, but it is all one. Separation is illusion. So remember that. Remember that you live your life now, and don't fall victim to survivor's guilt, because you still have a life to live. If somebody departed from Earth, they are on their next mission, and you are on your next mission now to build your own life. They wouldn't want you stuck in the past and feeling like your life is over because theirs was, they had to go to finally free from the body. It's like the body is like a prison, and they're free, and they get to go across the galaxy, but they're with you too here. They just vibrate in a higher frequency. They have never left you. They never will. That's source energy. Source is the unseen. And if you reach out to it, it will reach out to you and present you with opportunities to help you to create your new life. And that's hard, and it's scary, and a lot of people are in that position as we speak with different situations. But we all have our different experiences, and that's the whole point of being incarnation, because to have our own experience, but at the same time know that we are all one. And opening up and showing each other what the other one needs to understand. Because Earth is a school, and everybody has their own experience, and everybody has their own lessons that they've learned that to share with others who may not understand, and hope that, and also just don't push anything on anybody. Go with the natural flow. And if somebody asks you, then yes, then they're ready to receive. That's how it works, and that's how it works. And if we have positive affirmations and offer each other uplifting advice, and we can see somebody struggling, like somebody in struggling in grief. So that's it. So that's part of the great work, is bringing everybody back into the present moment, because so many people get raptured into the past, and the system is set up like this to rapture you into the past. They got lots of stuff going on, like Toys R Us is back all of a sudden. I thought they went bankrupt. Where did they go? All of a sudden, Toys R Us has magically come back. And then they got all this stuff from, like, they bring back Little Mermaid and Mario, and they bringing back stuff that to get the parents raptured into the past and get the kids on looking at their stuff again. But you know what? We know some wonderful beings that are very young and they're very creative. So they know what they're doing. The children are very, very, very intelligent. And they are very creative, and they will create the utopia that we came here to bring, because they're genuine, and they're loving, and they're accepting. And they are going to reflect the love that Earth has been seeking for a long time. So we need to come together and give the future the whole foods and vegetables that it needs, because that is important. Children should be getting the best, not processed food. And it's not fair, because the way the prices are, healthy food is expensive, and it shouldn't be that way. Food should not be bought and paid for. Earth provides for free. We need to come together and make it better and do better. Wherever we can, whenever we can, every day, find something to do and do it better. And lift others up, especially the grieving. Because people that are grieving are stuck. They need reassurance and guidance to bring them into the present moment, because that is where we create what we wish to become. I hope this was helpful. I thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one.